Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Tom English Podcast. This is the place where we make learning English feel like a chat with friends. I'm Alice, your host.
And I'm Tom. It is so good to be here again. I'm actually really excited about today's topic, even if it usually makes students a bit nervous.
I know what you mean. Today, we are diving into the world of phrasal verbs.
Phrasal verbs, the famous small words that change everything. Many of my students think they're impossible to learn.
They can be tricky, but they are the secret to sounding natural. We use them constantly. Tom, let's look at your day. How was your morning? Did you have a smooth start?
Well, my alarm went off at 6 a.m. That loud beep, beep, beep is the worst sound in the world, isn't it? I woke up immediately, but I definitely didn't get up.
Oh, you stayed in bed.
Exactly. I stayed under the covers for another 20 minutes. There is a huge difference between waking up, opening your eyes, and getting up, actually putting your feet on the floor.
I totally agree. I'm the opposite. Once I wake up, I have to get up right away. I go straight to the kitchen and turn on the coffee machine. I can't function until I turn on that power button.
I'm the same with the radio. I turn it on to hear the news. It helps me feel like I'm part of the world again. But Alice, I heard you're quite the athlete in the mornings.
I try to be. After my coffee, I put on my workout clothes. You know, the leggings, the sneakers, and then I work out.
Every day? Do you go to a fancy gym?
No way. I usually work out right in my living room. I find a video on my computer, follow along, and it's actually really fun.
I should really try that. Sometimes I find it so hard to keep on exercising when I'm all by myself. I usually just give up after 5 minutes and go find a snack.
Don't give up, Tom. It's all about staying motivated. I try not to give up because I want to stay healthy and fit.
You're right. I need to put on my sneakers and stop making excuses.
Well, staying motivated is only half the battle. Once you're actually ready, that's when the real chaos starts, right?
You have no idea. Every morning is a treasure hunt. I have to look for my office keys. I look for them under the sofa. I look for them in the fridge. Don't ask why. And I look for them in my old bags.
Did you find out where they were today, or are you still technically missing in action?
Sheepishly, I finally found out they were in my jacket pocket from yesterday. I felt so silly. But because I spent so much time looking for them, I was late. I had to run after the bus.
Oh, I hate that. There is nothing worse than running after a bus and watching it drive away while you're waving your arms like a crazy person.
Groans. That was me. And it was pouring rain. I had to wait 20 minutes for the next one. When it finally arrived, I wasn't sure if I could even get on. It was so crowded.
Sounds surprised, but you managed to get on eventually?
Relieved? Yes, I squeezed in. I was just happy to get on the bus and out of the rain. Usually I like to sit down and read, but today I had to stand the whole way.
Guiding. That sounds like a rough start. My day at the office was a bit intense too. The second I logged into my computer, I had a million things to deal with.
Thinking. I usually look through my emails first thing. Do you do that too?
Nods. Definitely. I look through everything to see what is urgent. If it's important, I write it down in my notebook immediately. If I don't write it down, it completely disappears from my brain.
Laughs. I need to start writing things down more often. What was the hardest thing you had to figure out today?
Serious. I had to figure out how to deal with a very angry customer. He was shouting on the phone. I just stayed calm and told him I would look into the problem and call him back.
Impressed. That takes a lot of patience. Did you manage to sort out the issue?
Proudly, I did. I spent an hour looking into the records and I sorted out the mistake. He was much happier when I called him back. It's a great feeling when things turn out well after a stressful start.
Smiling. Well done, Alice. You really figured it out.
Phew! After a day of sorting out problems, there is nothing like coming home. Tom, what's the first thing you do when you finally get back?
Oh, the best part of the day. I take off my heavy work shoes and put on my soft, fuzzy slippers. It's like a hug for my feet.
I'm the same, but I have to hang up my coat first. I try to be organized, you know. I hang it up in the closet so the house stays tidy.
You are much more organized than me, Alice. I usually just throw mine on a chair. And then, dinner. I'm usually too tired to cook a full meal, so I just heat up some leftovers in the microwave.
That's fair. Sometimes I order in a pizza if I'm really exhausted. But honestly, I need to cut down on fast food. It's not great for the health, is it?
I know what you mean. I'm trying to eat out less and cook more at home. I actually plan to look up some easy recipes online this weekend.
You should. It's a great way to save money. We all need to save up for our summer holidays. I've been trying to put away a little bit of money every single month.
Good point. I definitely need to cut down on buying video games if I want to save up for a trip.
Speaking of trips, do you remember when we went away to the mountains last year? The car almost broke down.
How could I forget? I was so worried we would be stuck, but the engine started up again, and we finally pulled up to that beautiful cabin. I didn't want to go back to the city at all.
Dreamily. It was so peaceful. We should get away again soon. Let's talk it over next week and pick a date.
I'd love that. Well, Alice, I think we should wrap up this episode. We've covered so many phrasal verbs today.
We really have, from waking up to wrapping up. To all our listeners, if you run into a new phrasal verb this week, write it down and try to use it.
Exactly. Don't give up. We are so proud of your progress. And don't forget to log in next time for our next lesson.
Bye, everyone. Happy learning.
Goodbye.